championship of the world. Coming up, our co-featured event, unbeaten Junior Jones, the #1 bantamweight in the world, taking on Max Gomez. Junior Jones, an interesting road to the ring and to #1 contention. The gym, that's where the dreams of boxers all begin. The route to the gym can be a strange one. Junior Jones was a highly successful amateur, and now as an unbeaten pro, he dreams of wearing a world championship belt. The #1 bantamweight contender has spent countless hours working in the gym, but how he started boxing is an interesting story.
Well, I got into boxing because I grew up with 2 older sisters, and I was the youngest out of the 3. And I used to beat up on the next oldest sister, Erica. And my older sister, Renee, used to beat me up, but she did it worse than what I did to Erica. She used to beat me up and put me on a fire escape with no clothes on. So I sit there in the fire escape banging on the window, and she wouldn't let me in. So then I wait for my mother to come home, and she'll let me out. I run downstairs with no clothes. My mother wouldn't believe me. So then my mother left. She beat me up again. So I tried karate before I got into boxing, and some guy kicked me through the door, so I didn't want no part of that. So then I got into boxing to get back at her, and I just wind up, really falling in love with boxing.
That was years ago. Now the gym is a familiar place to the highly ranked Jones. It's where he works with trainer Joe Fariello to perfect his boxing skills as he moves closer to a world title shot.
Stiffen that jab, double it, and think about counterpunch. Perfect, Junior. Punching it out, punching it out.
And the workouts in the gym, we work on condition and the mental aspect of boxing, because, boxing is most 90% mental. So, we work on being smart and, going in there and doing the right thing.
Now, this round, he started to come at you a little bit more. When he does that, give him the stiff jab and think counterpunching more. Don't think leading so much. I think that the mind controls the body. I think that a fighter of Junior's talent has what I call the puncher's curse and the talented curse. A puncher can get by on punching ability. A very talented fighter like Junior, he can get by on his talent. But there's many, many times in a fight where a fighter has to rise to the occasion. They have to tough it out. They have to be mentally tough. Start doubling your jab a little bit with the head. That's it. Hang it out. Good. That's perfect.
The 21-year-old Jones is a bantamweight, 118 pounds. But a visit to the gym will find the #1 contender regularly sparring with fighters who range from lightweights to welterweights.
I'm the only bantamweight that can spar with guys from 135 to 147. The reason why is because there's no one in the gym that's close to my weight. So I have no choice but to work with these guys, and I've been used to it for so long, so I knocked out guys in the gym, 147, 156. So it enabled me to earn punching power, not just speed. I'm able to hit a lot harder. That's why I'm a force in my division now.
That's it. Get down on that. That's perfect.
The work with bigger sparring partners and lots of work on the heavy bag have helped Junior Jones become one of the most powerful punchers among the lighter weight boxers, which makes him a serious threat to any of the 3 bantamweight champions. But Jones has a plan in mind for his assault on the title.
I want the title very bad, but you can't make a champion fight you if you don't want to fight you. So, I'll go for any other 2. The reason why I say any other 2, because the Canizales fight would be more money, if you put 2 things on the table. So for Eddie Cook and Rabinales, I'll take any other 2. So it's up to them to just say, yes, I'll take Junior Jones. It's not up to me. If it's up to me, I'll fight them tomorrow.
Junior Jones, he's ready, and he's got a tough one in front of him here.
He certainly does. I saw Max Gomez when he fought Kennedy McKinney, and I mean, it was a tough fight. And McKinney, was the Olympic champion. Good fighter.
Here we go. Ready for our main event. Let's go to Ed Darien for the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second co-main event of the evening. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 10-round bantamweight bout, referee Rudy Battle. And now, my good friends, introducing the principals. First, in the blue corner, wearing the solid white trunks. He weighed in at an even 119 pounds. Professionally, he has 10 wins, 2 losses with 6 knockouts. All the way from Denver, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome aboard Max Gomez. Gomez and his opponent in the red corner, wearing the red trunks with the white trim. He tipped in at an even 118 pounds. This young man is undefeated in 23 pro bouts with 16 knockouts. He is ranked #1 by the IBF, #2 by the WBA, and #3 by the WBC. He is the current USBA bantamweight champion from Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Poison Junior Jones.
Junior Jones, 21 years old.
Okay, gentlemen, you both received your pre-fight instructions. I expect a clean break at all times.
Ready for our main event? Let's go to Ed Darian for the introduction.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the second co-main event of the evening. In the ring at this time, the man in charge of the scheduled 10-round bantamweight bout, referee Rudy Battle. And now, my good friends, introducing the principals. First, in the blue corner, wearing the solid white trunks. He weighed in at an even 119 pounds. Professionally, he has 10 wins, 2 losses with 6 knockouts. All the way from Denver, Colorado. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome aboard Max Gomez. Gomez and his opponent in the red corner, wearing the red trunks with the white trim. He tipped in at an even 118 pounds. This young man is undefeated in 23 pro bouts with 16 knockouts. He is ranked #1 by the IBF, #2 by the WBA, and #3 by the WBC. He is the current USBA bantamweight champion from Brooklyn, New York. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Poison Junior Jones.
Junior Jones, 21 years old.
Okay, gentlemen, you both received your pre-fight instructions. I expect a clean break at all times. Watch your low blows and watch the holding and hitting. Any questions here? All right, let's have a nice, clean contest. Good luck to both of you.
Gomez, third fight this year. Actually, he told us another one that is not on the official record yet. Which was a
Work your way out.
TKO victory.
No holding, no holding.
And we're looking for Ralph Citro to check that out for us.
Just keep it clean in
Switch
there.
by Gomez to southpaw. Gomez, one of the problems that Gomez has had in his career, he does not have a manager. He's self-managed. And we talked about the possibility of maybe him moving to Las Vegas or even New York, and he said, well, I've got a wife and 4 kids, 3 girls and an infant baby boy, and owns a liquor store business in Denver, and it's hard to pick up and move.
And good left hook by Junior Jones. Rattled Max Gomez. But, you know, it's the tough part, not only not having a manager, you're in a place, you're in Denver, it's not exactly a boxing capital. It's tough to get sparring, tough to get guys your own weight to work with. And it's tough enough, as Junior Jones mentioned, he has to work with heavier guys in New York. So if you go to one of these other cities, you're lucky you get sparring at all.
Max Gomez has been boxing for 18 years. Started when he was 8 years old. He told us he had over 360 amateur fights. Lost in the Olympic trials in 1988 and then turned pro.
Watch your heads.
In April of '89.
Good right hand by Junior Jones. End of a combination.
Turn him loose, turn him loose. Let him go, step out.
A lot of talk after the Olympics about the possibility of a dream team in boxing, and Junior Jones was asked about that when he go to the Olympics.
Stop punching. Step out.
Now as a pro, and he said, yeah, if they pay me. Good work by Gomez as he tries to get inside and does, and works the body pretty well. End of round 1.
Okay, I feel. A little awkward? Okay. Listen, I don't want you doing any of that pulling out and laying on the ropes. Got that?